Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Cedric Baltazar, and this is my eMath YouTube assignment recording. The first task is to fill the values of y equals x squared plus bx plus c. We can do this by subbing in the cells for the values of x, which in the first row is A12, y which is B12, b which is F4, and c which is H4. And so for a formula for the first set of values for x and y is B12 plus F4 times A12 plus H4, which will give us 1. For the subsequent ones, we just need to change the cells we use for the values of x and y in the equation. So for the next one is A13 and B13, and for the next one after that is A14 and B14. While the cells used for the values of b and c stay the same, of F4 and H4. Now for a numerical discriminant, we use the formula as seen here, where in this case the value of a is 1. So the formula we use is F4 squared minus 4 times 1 times H4, where cell F4 is the value of b and cell H4 is the value of c, to find the numerical discriminant. To find the two values of x when x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we use this formula. The formula used for the first value of x is minus cell F4 plus square root cell M11 divided by 2, and the formula used for the second value of x is minus cell F4 minus square root cell M11 divided by 2. We are using the SQRT function, where it is finding the square root of the numerical discriminant. The value of the numerical discriminant also determines the number of solutions the equation has. If the numerical discriminant is more than 0, it will have two real solutions. So here, my numerical discriminant value is 20, and it gives me two real solutions. If the numerical discriminant is equal to 0, it only has one real solution. So here, my numerical discriminant value is 0, and both the values of x that I receive is negative 2. And lastly, when the numerical discriminant value is less than 0, it will have two imaginary solutions, or as based on Excel, a number error, as you can see here. Let's now look at the graph. The blue line represents the y equals x squared, and the orange line represents y equals x squared plus bx plus c. We can predict how much the orange line will shift using this formula, which is the completed square form of x squared plus bx plus c. When the value of b over 2 is positive, it will horizontally shift b over 2 units to the negative side of the x-axis, and vice versa. So when b over 2 is negative, it will shift b over 2 units to the positive side of the x-axis. The vertical shift is determined by this part of the formula. So when it is positive, the line will move up, and when it is negative, it will move down. As an example, my value of b is negative 5 and c is 10. As you can see here, the graph will move 2.5 units to the right and 3.75 units up. As an easy example, I have my b value at 0 and my c value at 5. As we can see here, the line will not shift horizontally, but it will only shift 5 units up. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.